Hi everyone, CGSeb here, and we are back for another Fluent Materializer tutorial. So I'm gonna use the Draw tool here, the paint tool that you have in the Fluent over there. So I'm gonna explain how to use it. So let's say we have a basic wall. Here you can see the node setup, so you can copy it if you want or make your own. So let's go. Let's say we want to draw something on this wall. So we're gonna click on the mix layer and we want to use this layer as the paint. So select the mix layer, press F and paint. Boom. This will create a node, paint node, and it will automatically put you here in the texture paint mode. So this is totally black, and we're gonna paint in white what we want to paint. So let's say I want to make an equation, mathematical equation, boom, on the wall. So we have our painting and we are done with it. So once you're done with it, just go to object mode. Here you can click back to random mode and it will still be here because, as you can see, the material output is connected to this. So you need to have the node wrangler add-on turned on. It's in the preferences add-on and it's coming with Blender by default, so you can select it pretty easily. Once you have this add-on checked on, you can just Control Shift click on this and we are back to this view. Okay, so we have the painting and now we want to make it a little bit more interesting. We can make it like it's used or it's actually a little bit erased. Because this is a mask, a black and white mask, we can actually mix it with a multiply a node. So if you go to multiply here, you can drag this on and go to the grunges in the Fluent tab. You can select the grunge. This one looks pretty cool. I'm gonna plug the result here, and as you can see, it affects where this paint will go. So because this is multiplied here. If it doesn't look good, you can just play with the seed. You can play with the scale, and it will depend on the size of your object that you're painting on, and also the scale and everything. One thing to know is that the object that you're painting on needs to be UV unwrapped. That's needed because if we check the UVs here, we're gonna see that it's actually UV unwrapped, and if we select the image, this one, boom, we see it's actually projected into the UVs. So that's very important to know. All right, so that's pretty cool, but now I have another object and I want to put the same material on it, and I wanted to paint also on this one. So I want it to have the same material and to paint on it. You have to be careful because if you use the exact same material here, we can see number 3. It means that we have 3 objects that is using this. It will actually use the same mask over there. And we don't want that because this is, like I said, based on the UV. And if we show the UV of this one, we can actually see here the painting will be project on this object 2, and this is over here. Then because this is sharing the paint mask. So to fix this problem, we're gonna actually need to click on the number here to make it a new material. And now we can just remove this, and we can add a new paint mask like this. Boom. And now we can paint on this, and this paint mask will be actually a separate image. We can see it over there. It's different image. So that's for the drawing part. Now I'm going to show you another cool effect that you can go with it. It's with the edge affectation. So because we have this, we can remove this. I'm going to select the mix layer and add an edge, all edge masks. So that's pretty cool. We have edges, but we don't want them everywhere. And to fix that, you can actually pretty easily select the all edge mask and go here to the minus. And this will actually make a difference between what you are painting and the edges. So here it automatically added a difference node. So that's pretty cool. Now, okay, we can actually Control-Shift-Click on this to see, and it will take time because it needs to load the texture. If you have here some lines, don't worry, this is because you are in the preview, and this will not show up in the random mode. But the paint tool is actually not showing when you are drawing here. It doesn't show anything when you are in the random mode. You need to be here either in a preview mode or in solid mode, but then you need to plug it here. So to draw, I recommend to use this. So let's say we don't want the edge here. So you can pretty easily draw where you want or don't want the edge to appear. And then you can go back to the render view to update the view. That was it for the paint tool in Fluent Materializer. I hope you enjoyed, and see you on the next one.